those will be hard. Ow. Yeah. Ooh, that was fucking hard.
Judgment, God is calling.
What's up, boy? Just got done at the gym on Veterans Day. A nice little training sesh. Bench press, back, and all the rest. Since it is the strength block, the first training session of the strength block, I took some liberties here to change up my assistance work. And in particular, for a long while I was doing like some high volume, short rest interval sort of pump work on actually most everything, but now I feel like it is the right time to switch that up. I think I have done enough of that stuff, and as you saw today, I did what I thought was very heavy on seal rows, and I felt like I was cheating, but it didn't look like I was cheating on camera that much. I put on straps and just sort of pulled hard and didn't really care too much about feeling it in my back that much. And I think I felt it in my back perfectly fine. I mean, that was about 15 pounds heavier than I've gone. And I got a couple of sets of 8 once I sort of adjusted to the I don't know what you call it, but I basically just didn't stop pulling. And it felt like I wasn't, getting a full rep or whatever, and that maybe I was bucking the weight up too much. But I don't think I was. And I think that there's something to be said about just going really heavy on back work sometimes. I did a lot of lighter weight back work with very controlled form. And I think now maybe I'll do heavy back work and see if that fills in some of the gaps I've got. I feel like I've got a lagging back musculature, and that's why I'm really pushing this particular day really hard on the back stuff. So 3 hard sets of seal rows I did, then regular bench training. Kind of, we'll ignore that's kind of a thing that doesn't change too much. Bench training, and then I did close grip inclines. The close grip inclines, I don't really know how much they're doing, but I just decided to throw them in there. Whatever. Maybe they're doing something. I did single arm barbell rows, and I went heavy today on those, and I figured out I can go quite a bit heavier than I thought. Those are a lat focused rowing movement. I notice it doesn't look like I'm getting a big range of motion on those, but it does feel like I'm getting a good range of motion. And I don't know which one matters more, but I'm gonna stick with it, and I'm gonna push those heavy and see what happens there. The Meadows rows, I'm not sure about them. I had originally planned to do those very heavy, and that's what I was doing in the base block, but I almost think that I need to do them a lighter and with a squeeze with a higher elbow. They just feel strange for my leverages. I don't know how to explain it, but like, I feel like I should be able to have my elbow out more at, like, you know, a flared elbow position for the upper back. But then I don't really feel like I can properly do that, and it feels like injurious almost. So, and that's kind of the case for most flared elbow rows that I do. I can't really do them just because of my janky shoulders. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep pushing the weight on those and sort of get a nice deep stretch and sort of kick them up with some momentum, or if I'll go to a more of a squeeze sort of method on those. Not sure. I'm gonna stick with it for the rest of this training block, the whole thing, because I said I was gonna do them, but I don't know how much I'm getting out of them realistically. Maybe a seated row would be better for me. I don't know. And then I did the straight arm pull downs. I went relatively light today because I started running out of time. Did not have good time management today, but we'll improve that. And the main changes that I made were in my chest, which, I mean, admittedly, my chest accessories have been all over the place this block. I think I started out with push-ups, and then I did dumbbell flies, and then I did pec deck, and then today I did the incline cable flies. I think I'm going to stick with those because those were the best chest connection I've felt so far. I'm going to push those extremely hard. Get a couple of sets to failure there after my main work. Those were good. And then previously I was doing those low rest interval cable sets of 20, just get a big pump, push downs, cable curls, and dumbbell lateral raises. I am now going to switch that to the dumbbell incline extensions. I'm going to work those up to heavier and heavier weights. We'll see if I can hit some, maybe some PRs on that, because the last time I was doing those seriously, it really helped my bench press out. Gonna focus on getting those heavier. The easy bar curls, gonna also try to push those up heavier. I might even dip down into the 5 rep range for those. I've really never focused on getting my barbell curl stronger. I've mostly just focused on pumping some blood into the muscle a little bit. I think it might be time to push those a little harder, and just for fun mostly. I got small little arms, so anything will help. And then sticking with dumbbell lateral raises, but I'm going to try to push the weight on those. Maybe get up to a nice heavy set of 8. I've also never pushed those very heavy because of my janky shoulders. So long as they don't negatively impact my shoulder health, I will see what kind of weight I can get up to on those. So that was 8 minutes of rambling, and who the fuck will have watched all of this shit? I don't know. But if you did make it this far, I appreciate you, and I hope that you continue to follow me on this spiritual journey to where I belong. All right, I'm gonna go weep now. Bye-bye.